All right, we're going to go over to Vincent.
Hello, Sid. How you doing?
Hey, Vincent. Wow, you're on the station. Nice to see you, my friend.
Nice to see you again, man.
Thank you. It's really cool. It is nice to see you again.
Thank you very much.
How's it been keeping in the last 3 weeks since the last time I saw you?
You know, going nuts, you know, like everybody else, you know, in the privacy of my own home, you know, trying to get by, you know, like everybody else and keep my sense of humor intact before I, you know, destroy the world accidentally.
Yeah, it's true. I know. I mean, we kind of avoid all that stuff here, but I think everybody is on the same page.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. I mean,
I think we need to really avoid. I don't like division, so it's kind of my thing.
Mm-hmm.
And so we kind of avoid all that talk of politics in case some people really love the other guy and some people love the other guy. So
right, exactly.
But I suspect everybody pretty much is in the same boat. I think everyone can be fairly certain that we're in the middle.
We're hoping there's a revolution.
We're hoping maybe there's the revolution, but we just need to, you know, move things along a bit.
Mm-hmm.
This is still getting a little bit out of control, and I think that it's important that Americans realize that that what we're seeing is not good. However, anybody's spinning it, all the COVID thing in Texas and Florida, and Arizona.
Yes.
This is not good. This could have been avoided.
Oh, yeah, they said it from the very beginning. When they say it from the very beginning and your elected officials and everybody else doesn't do it, you got anti-maskers and all this other stuff, and you're sitting there going, look, you know, I don't want to be at my home, not seeing my friends socially for longer, knowing full well it's going to happen, you know? So please, just everybody do your part. Let's do it. And they don't. Yeah. And you're just like the Kurt right up there. You know what I mean? It's what it is.
You'd think wearing a mask is sort of such an obvious thing, but as soon as you get involved with ideas of liberty,
freedom,
then you're in a battle. And but you see, what's kind of what is kind of hypocritical about this is that it's selective liberty is not. You're either going to be all in for liberty or you're not. And in this case, you're not. These people aren't prepared to wear masks.
No,
but they're quite prepared not to smoke in the ER.
Yeah, you know? Exactly.
And that is exactly the same curtailment of liberty.
It makes sense. Same thing like freedom. Freedom for everyone. Well, not everyone, just us, you know, and not those people over there. It's crazy.
It's frustrating. Yeah. I'm frustrated by it because I'm here. And I just want to work again one day.
Oh, I hear you on that one. Yes, absolutely.
I can't go to work. I can't make a film or a TV. That's just not going to happen. So, what's going on? Whereabouts are you again?
I'm in Texas. Yeah, so it's it's just as crazy as ever.
You win one of the conurbations, one of the big cities.
Yeah, I'm near Plano, which is near Dallas Fort Worth. So it's a big area.
Oh.
Yeah, and they're just going out of control.
Yeah, you don't have any hospital beds left.
Well, thankfully, we're not that end of it. That's Houston for the most part and other areas. But yeah, because Texas is so big, there are areas that have it, but it's only a matter of time if this keeps going, where all the hospital beds will be taken up. That's just the way we're going. Yeah. So I just decided, because of all the craziness, I decided to do something constructive with my time. So so what I did is I just asked the United Nations themselves today. This is not, I really did this, and said, you know how people say, you know, I'm tired of this, I want to leave the country and, you know, get rid of my citizenship, you know, whatever and stuff like that. I don't believe in it. You know, I believe you need to change it, but I'm kind of tired of Earth right now. So I've actually asked the United Nations how to renounce my citizenship of the planet. So I don't want to be a Terran anymore. I want to go somewhere else. And I'm waiting for their response. I actually did it. I'm not kidding. I said I want off the planet, and if you can provide transportation, I'm in.
That's fantastic. That's really cool. Well, good luck with that plan.
Hey, I'll let you know how it works out, you know? I might be on Elon Musk's next plane. I don't know.
That is really funny.
I think everybody needs it.
I hope they find it funny too.
I'm sure they will. My friends are dying right now. They're going, "Oh my God, what did you do again?" And they know me when I say I did it. They know I actually asked the UN.
Are you the guy who's trouble in the group?
I'm the guy where I'm naturally the suspicious one. You know what I mean? I'm the one that goes, "We know you did it. Come on." You know, in high school, I was a terror. I ain't gonna lie. We actually planned one day, we just were tired, we decided we would do something. We were seniors in high school. So we decided during a fire drill, if we could strategically plan this out, if we'd actually take all the fire alarm bells off of the wall while it was going on, the drill was going on. And it worked. It was great. It worked. People outside heard ring, and then we got it done in 12 minutes.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. And
you can go to prison for that.
Well, thankfully, they didn't see it that way. You know what I mean? As a matter of fact, we got the last bell down, right? Me and my guys, we got the last bell down because we all had 2 bells to do each, in our group. And just as we did it, and the principal walked around the corner, and we're like, and I'm like, with it behind my back, right? He's like, what are you guys doing? Meanwhile, the flapper is just flapping in thin air, above our heads. He didn't notice. He's like, what are you guys doing here? We're like, we were just doing something, sir. And he's like, well, you get out there. There's a fire drill. Yes, sir, no problem. As he rounded the corner, I hit the bell. Ding! Just once, because I got punched for that one. But, it was fun.
Yeah, you clearly were a terror.
Yeah, I did. My parents are saints.
What in your memory was just the worst thing you ever did at high school?
That was pretty close.
That is pretty up there.
That's pretty up there because,
I'm fishing for another story.
Yeah. No, in college, though, I did decide it was national. I was not PC at the time, I should say. And I decided, I had a bunch of Polish friends, and so I decided, I said, would you mind if I do this? And they were like, no, this is fine. I go, but, I just need some Polish people to agree with me on this. And they said, okay. So during our midterms, I decided it was National Polish Day, and I wrote it backwards on the board, and I flipped the entire class around. Every desk, the student's desk, the teacher's desk, everybody. We faced different walls. It was awesome. And I got threatened by a couple of students about that one, but a lot of people loved it.
That's really funny. That's really cool. Because if it's college in the States, a bit like college in England, because you in class with quite a lot of people, and you really maybe only know 2 or 3 of those people. The other people you just see every now and then. They come in, they go away, they go to their thing. So you don't actually, unlike school where you know everybody really well.
Yeah, you got just a few handful of people you hang out with all the time.
Yeah, because my college was really weird. I went to, I didn't stay the whole time, but I went to University College London, which is one of the British things. And I studied anthropology and geography.
Cool.
I was a complete idiot. I chose them because they were, I was a better English scholar than I was at doing geography and anthropology. But I got the grade. So I was like, okay, I'll do anthropology and geography. I had this half-baked idea that I might go to Sudan and help. Which obviously wasn't going to happen once I realized that I could earn money acting. And then, but we lived in a dormitory that, like American kids do. But unlike American kids, and this is back in the 80s, so it's not, it may be like this in the 80s. We had 2 guys to a room with no dividing wall. Nothing, we were in the same room.
Right.
He was on the northwest side and I was on the southeast side. And there was a sink and a window. And we just arrived at college. We were 18, we were adults. We were partying. It was quite awkward. It was a little bit awkward is the only way I can describe it. Because, kids of that age...
Kids of that age need some privacy, too.
Yeah.
It
was, we just went ahead, sometimes things just went ahead and happened in that room that I was just like, well,
did that just happen, right?
I'm just going to whistle. Maybe I'll be noticed if I whistle a little bit. Maybe I'll just sing to myself under the sheets.
Sure, yeah, okay, let's go with that.
You just reminded me of that. That was a really awkward period. That was I didn't see college out, but not just for that reason. For another reason. So what did you do after you left college? Because we've got people now in the room who are just leaving college, as you just just someone who's just got their masters, and so what were you going to do when you left college? Can you remember? And what did you think with what you did?
I actually went to a 2-year college. I went for computers because I knew that's what I wanted to do. And, and I did. I was in the IT industry for quite a few years, programming mainframes and big computers and small computers and stuff like that. And I remember one of the guys that would come down talking to go to school for 8 years or 10 years or whatever and get a master's and BA in it and everything else. And I was just like, you know, he goes, what are you going to do? You know, if you come to these 2 years, you know, I always thought ahead because I always do that for some reason. And he's like, you know, he's proposing, you know, going to school and being in a lot of debt, you know, before you even start a job. And I was like, that's crazy. So he's like, what are you going to do when, you know, somebody comes in from a 4-year college and he applies for the same job? I go, well, I have 2 years work experience, so I'm going to make more money and get the job. And that's what happened. And so I had a good time with it.
That's great. That is really terrific.
Yeah, I did it for quite a few years.
Yeah, that is. And what did you sounded like you changed path at some point.
Yes, I still stayed in computers for the most part. Then I learned how to, you know, I always knew how to take them apart, put them together. So I did that for a while. I mean, I did everything from, you know, systems analysis and design in programming to programming mainframes to taking computers apart, computer repair and stuff like that. Yeah, and almost everything except for networking, I pretty much did during my time.
And was there a point where, because I know that there's such a built-in redundancy to IT work.
Yeah.
Was there a point when you went, whoa, I've just been left behind? There's just, everything just moved on a generation. And I'm still working on, you know, basic.
Personally, I was always still in it. So that wasn't a problem for me. But after a while, what happened at my end, it was like, well, I could write the same code all over again, or I could do this all over again, or I could just buy something somebody else did and make it even better. You know what I mean? So I just decided to do something different as well. And later on, I actually did go into the retail field for a while, you know, because I wanted to be a store manager, you know, and organize, and, you know, I was manager in computing, I did. So I figured I'd turn that into retail and found that experience to be horrible. And I stopped doing it after they advised me to stop doing it, you know, because they were being mean to me.
What don't you like about retail?
What did I like about retail? I love, just like I did in computers, you know, it's helping people out, you know, helping anybody. What do you need? Let me get it for you the quickest way possible. And with the analytical side of my brain, you know, I could pretty much slide into that pretty easily. And the fact that I still have a personality, even though I knew computers, because a lot of people talk like a robot in the field. Yeah. And, you know, I just love solving their problems. If they come in angry, I like taking the angriest person in the room. Give me the angriest person. I will make them smile and happy by the time they walk out.
Great.
I love doing that. I love conflict resolution.
Yeah, that's wonderful. Well, maybe you should go to the UN.
Well, you know, I mean, hoping that they, you know, come back with a response here or something, and maybe, you know, we can get other people to sign up to leave the planet, and maybe then they'll fix it.
They say, wait a minute, you're from Texas. You're already off world.
I totally am. Yes, I've actually had the, you know, here's the fun part. I'm not a political guy, right? Okay, but like our situation is political a lot here right now and everything else. So I've never tweeted. I never thought in my life I would tweet the president of the United States. I've done it. I never thought I'd tweet to the governor here in Texas for what he's doing, and I did it. And I'm sitting there going, what's going on with me? Oh my God. You know, it's just like, right. So like, I basically decided, like, for example, you know, with what's going on right now, they're talking about killing the financial aid at the end of the month. The extra $600 people get unemployment benefits here in here. So what I did is I tweeted both to Trump and our governor saying, if you guys want to have any chance of reelecting, even though I don't think you're going to be, if you want a chance of being reelected, you need to make sure that doesn't go away, you know? So, you know, just throw it out there for their peace of mind, because things aren't going very well for them right now. So maybe they'll get that thought of. And now I hear that there are groups talking right now. I don't think my tweet did it, but you know what I mean?
It's like someone subtly swapped universes while we were sleeping. And we woke up like, wait a minute, everything looks the same, but things are really different.
I think it's I agree with somebody in chat saying I'm chaotic good. Yes, that was my character. I'm definitely chaotic good. But I was thinking that, you know, we need like a true third party system in the States. You know what I mean? We used to have the Whig Party. We need 3 parties so that one doesn't dominate. Limited terms, and if the guy doesn't do his job within 2 years, get him out of here, get somebody else in. And I think we're kind of reaching, because of COVID, I actually think there's certain things that are changing in America for the better. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know, the whole thing about, you know, discrimination is being sought after because people have the time now to engage with people about it.
Yeah.
So that's being talked about a lot better. I think that, the political system, people realize it does need to change. It's not working.
Yeah.
As we get younger people into Congress and the Senate, then we have that chance for that to actually happen, for laws to pass that we want. I mean, look, if 80% of people want something in the United States and it's beneficial, then our representatives need to do that. And if they don't do that, then this is not a representation of who we are.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I think that it boils down to this. And this is the situation we're in at the moment. It doesn't matter which party you love or believe in, but when one party invalidates the other party, which is happening at this current moment, in a two-party system, you no longer have a democracy.
No.
So if if the two parties aren't in genuine opposition, which is very healthy, then you lose your democracy. And if you've just got one party being dragged behind the car like a can.
Absolutely. And if you have, two parties and one party is always fighting with the other party, that means, wait a minute, there's half of this party system that is against what people want. That doesn't make sense. They all should want the same thing, what I mean? Which is the benefit of everyone.
Absolutely right. Well, listen, it's been lovely talking to you.
Same here.
Thank you for getting a little politics into all this.
Oh,
Nonsense. And good letters.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Take care, Sid.
Mischievous.
Thanks, Mel. I try.
Good luck with your off-world ambitions.
Thanks.
Okay, we've got time for